Hi there, this is Tracy at Tracing Dreams. I'm going to try something today as part of Meg at Chasing Retro's Ready Set Stash collaboration, part 2. Today I'm going to try the fabric clusters. I've made some before and I just kind of wanted to go through my process and show you how I make them, plus I could use a few more to keep in my stash. So what I do is I just gather a bunch of little pieces of fabric here, some scraps, and some of them I've cut down a little bit so that they're manageable and can be layered. Then I take a few, so here I started one where I just took a piece of this yellow fabric, put a little bit of lace in the middle, and then I put this triangle scrap here on top of it. So instead of gluing them together, I usually just put a button on and sew it. Here I have some embroidery floss and I took it down to just 2 strands. I like to use the embroidery floss because it shows up a little better in the button than regular sewing thread does. So I just take it, make sure I'm in frame here, and sew the button on. And I usually go through twice because then you can see the thread a little better, but you don't have to. The nice thing about embroidery floss too is it comes in so many different colors, so if you want to use a different color you can. Then I just go through my stitch in the knot on the back here, oops, and cut it off. And there we go, we have a cute little cluster. Cut that thread off later. That can be put on a page. So now we'll try picking another one here, kind of going through my scraps and finding something that'll work. You can make them kind of matchy-matchy with the same colors or kind of contrast a little bit. That might work, but it's a little small. If I can find another piece that would go with it. Let's see here. Or there's this one. Not sure about that. Sometimes I'll go like that too and fold them over. Oh, I had that upside down. It's got the little flowers there on it. See if I can find another one here. I do like this orange fabric here with these flowers. I've made one like that before too, and it's really pretty. Then I usually just put a little bit of lace in there too, or some eyelet. It looks pretty. So I'll take this little piece of lace, layer it on top, and then I look for a button that will work. So in this case, I might look for a green button so it will pull the green out. There we go. Now I gotta find my needle. And then I just sew it on. Oops. Easier said than done on camera. Okay, there we go. Yep, I didn't put a knot on my thread. So, I mean, you don't have to put a knot if you can remember to stop pulling it through all the way, but there we go. Let's see how that works. Okay, so I just put the button like in the middle there, and then I put my needle through and sew the button on. It's a great way to use up scraps and buttons. I have a lot of buttons. This little dish here is just a small part of the buttons that I have, so I'm just gonna, I won't put that one through twice, it's a small one. I tie my knot, and it's all good. So there we go, we have another little cluster. So I'll show you a few that I've made before. So I have these two that I just made. And then here's another one that I've made before. And a lot of times I like to use a color and pull it out from the back. So I have this red here to pick up on those red flowers in the back there, the fabric. And there's this one. Use the brown button to pick up on the brown and the flowers there. And this one here. This one, I thought those colors were pretty. This one. And this one here, and this is on a little denim patch that I got in some sewing supplies. It's the kind that you like iron on jeans if you're gonna patch them. And this one is on, oh, I forget what it's called, but it's the fabric you use when you do cross stitch. So it's nice and sturdy. That one there too. And this one is, I've done ones like slightly bigger than this too that can make a nice tuck spot or a pocket in a journal. And then there's this one with the yellows. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. And if you would like to join Meg's collaboration, I will put the information below. And yeah, thank you. Have a good day.